Hello there. So this one is called Spiritual War. Just let that bike go by. So I'm very grateful to a YouTuber who posts up information from a character called Shunyamurti. And Shunyamurti speaks about spiritual war, and I find it's a very helpful way to look at things. Because here we are, just walking down the street, everything's fine, but nothing's really as it seems, is it? So this spiritual war has got to do with what in Indian history, mythology, is related to the Great Ages. And they talk about the 4 Great Ages. Now, just to give you an idea, each age lasts for about 26,000 years. That's a really long time, isn't it? And the last of these ages has got a name, and it's called the Kali-yuga. So the Kali-yuga is the age where, well, let's just do my first little digression. In this particular model, we've got 3 forms of existence. We've got the angelic realms, the human, and the demonic. So, in the first of these 4 vast ages, the energy which was most prevalent was the angelic. And as we've cycled our way through these vast periods of time, and we now find ourselves in the Kali-yuga, then these 3 forms of existence, the angelic, the human, and the demonic, the one that has become most prevalent is the demonic. And this is no surprise at all when we consider what's going on. And the quality of the demonic that's particularly important is there's no compassion whatsoever, and there's a total disconnect from love. And when people introduce policies where there is no compassion, when people enact laws where there is no love, no compassion, no respect for the rights of the individual, that's what we're talking about. So in this particular spiritual war that we're in, one of the things that's very helpful to realise is that we, not only are we in the Kali-yuga, but we are in the very last final stages of this particular vast age. And this is when the demonic forces appear, and I do say appear, to becoming so strong that what on earth can be done about them. And the message really I want to give you is pretty much the same that I get watching any Korean TV show. There comes a point in the Korean TV show when someone's going through a really hard time, they always say, hang in there. And that's what I'm saying to you and to myself, hang in there, because we are in the very final stages of this most difficult time. So what it means to say is, if you don't put any effort in whatsoever, it's just so easy to get swept up in the demonic. And one of the easiest ways of all to do that is to simply blindly obey whatever laws or mandates or demands are put upon the society in which you live. That really is the way to find the demonic power and become swept up in it, enslaved in it. So our opportunity is to find our way through this and to create the reality that we wish to see in the world. Here's a lovely example. People having a good time, enjoying themselves. That's one of the ways out of this. So rather than getting swept up in the evil, the demonic, rather than getting swept up in all the scare stories and all the horrors. And there are so many media outlets which are pumping this stuff out 24/7. The alternative is to tune into what matters to you. Do what you enjoy doing. Do what you appreciate. Do what you love. And that's a really great way to reconnect with our humanity and our divinity. So this is how we do it. This is how we actually keep ourselves in connection with the divine and with the human. We refuse to comply with the enticements and the blandishments, and we are very well aware that the demonic forces love to tempt people, so we resist temptation. We are not led into temptation. We choose our own values, our own morals, our own way of living. We do what's right, and we don't do what we feel is wrong. And that is how this spiritual war is won. It's not a war that's won with weapons. It's a war that's won with gratitude, with love, with appreciation. It's a war that's won with hanging in there, refusing to comply, making the choices that work for us, and staying in a space of love. So that's what this spiritual war is all about. And the thing is, each of us have our own roles to play in this. Each of us get our choices every day, every moment. What am I aligning myself with? And I am so grateful to the practice of Ho'oponopono, that wonderful prayer, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. That is such a great antidote, because if there's something that I've been tuning into that's been at all unhealthy, that just cuts across all the crap. And it reminds me that I'm a human being, I'm capable of making mistakes, so are all other human beings, and I'm literally cleaning. I'm cleaning myself, I'm cleaning my relationship with others, I'm cleaning my relationship with the culture I'm in, the society I'm in. If I've had judgmental thoughts about people being very enslaved in compliance, I can just, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I thank you. Antidote, cut across all the crap. And that's putting me back into acceptance, appreciation and love. And that's how we win this spiritual war. Love, joy, appreciation, gratitude. That's a particularly important one. Gratitude, gratitude and more gratitude. So here I am, sitting in this wonderful sculpture that someone has made. I'm very grateful for whoever's made this sculpture, looking out through the windows. And thank you very much.